A very good morning, class 11th. So, we are now proceeding towards the ending part of this chapter, right? So, we are almost left with now three things, that is the regulation of our cardiac activity as well as disorders of circulatory system. So in this lecture I am combining two things. One, we will discuss about the regulation of cardiac activity, as well as I have taken a few special type of circulation from our systemic circulation, as in our I think 2 days back we talked about systemic and pulmonary circulation, right? So today I'm going to discuss another special type of circulation which are regulating our cardiac heartbeat, cardiac circulation or circulation in our body. So first we will talk about, let's see about the regulation of cardiac activity, that other than SA node, who is controlling our cardiac activity. Now when we say regulation, the first thing which comes in our mind is that it is SA node, which is auto excitable, which regulates our heartbeat. But other control of heartbeat, as you can correlated with when you do exercise. जब हम exercise करते हैं, what happens? Your heartbeat increases, right? That is what we observe at that time, and especially during any kind of emotions, when we are very happy, sometimes very excited we are, then also our heartbeat increases. Third, when you are having some kind of fear, then also there is your heartbeat increases. So what are these conditions? These are some special conditions. These are not normal conditions, right? So in these specific, or I will say special condition, there is another regulation which is through which our activity, cardiac activity, or I will say heartbeat, is getting controlled. So normal functioning is always controlled, regulated, is intrinsically means inside the heart, that is auto regulated by specialized muscles. We know these muscles, these are our nodal tissues, that is SA node, AV node. So that is the reason we calling our heart is the myogenic. So this is the normal functioning. But during exercise, during specific conditions, during emergency situations or emotional conditions, two more systems which regulate our heartbeat, they are nervous control as well as our endocrine control. So endocrine means we will discuss about hormones, and nervous means we are going to talk about our nervous system, right? So our heartbeat is controlled in specific conditions by nervous as well as endocrine control, only in the specific conditions. First, let's talk about nervous control. There are two centers which regulate heartbeat, and these centers, they are known as cardiovascular centers. There is a special vessel connection, I will say, cardiovascular center. There is a special vascular connection in our heart which actually controls. There is these centers, they regulate our SA node, that is also known as sinus node, which is present on your right atrium. So these centers, where are they present? They are present on medulla oblongata. How many? Two centers we have. One is known as you can see, CAC. This is known as cardio acceleratory center, right? And another one is CIC. It is known as cardio inhibitory, I for inhibitory, cardio inhibitory centers, cardiac inhibitory centers and cardiac acceleratory center. Now cardiac acceleration means something is getting increased, so it is controlling it is regulating SA node through sympathetic nervous system. Here are two nervous system. CAC is CAC regulates our SA node through sympathetic nervous system, and CIC, inhibitory center, regulates our SA node through parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic and parasympathetic we discuss in class 10th also. Sympathy, when our body, when your function of your body it require, or when you are in a stage, I will say your body needs sympathy. When is that stage? See, now fear, how to overcome your fear, that time you are in very sympathetic situation. So same is the need to understand here, that kind of condition sympathetic nervous system works, right? When your body needs now when your body also needs you, when you need something, sympathy from your body, that is that time your sympathetic nervous system works. So in that specific condition, when you are in fear, when you are having some kind of fear, when you are in any kind of emergency situation, when you are doing exercise, that you need more and more energy, so that time adrenaline is released by your sympathetic nervous system. It is a neurotransmitter which is released that time. It increases our heart rate. Why? Then now the moment there is adrenaline is released, because this center is controlling your SA node, means it is sending the signal to SA node, okay, now body is demanding that please contract little fast. So strength of contraction also increases, because ultimately signal is going to be initiated by SA node. So this sympathetic nervous system, it control SA node through the neurotransmitter which is adrenaline. Next center is your inhibitory center. It is under control of parasympathetic, is controlling it and regulating SA node. So ये क्या करता है? ये regulate करता है SA node by the parasympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic opposite to sympathy. Heart beat increase हो गया, but normal भी तो आता है exercise के बाद. Emotions थोड़ी देर के लिए रहती हैं, उसके बाद normal भी तो आना है. So to take them back, जो आपकी हार्ट रेट इंक्रीज हुई है उसको नॉर्मल लाने के लिए कौन सा सिस्टम वर्क करता है? पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम. नाउ योर हार्ट रेट विच हैज़ इंक्रीज्ड, to bring that heart rate into the normal rate, neurotransmitter is released which is your acetylcholine. So heart rate decreases and strength of contraction also decreases, and ultimately your heart rate comes back to normal position. Okay, so that is in your CAC and CIC. CAC is cardiac acceleratory center, CIC is inhibitory center. So CAC क्योंकि हार्ट रेट इंक्रीज कर रहा है, एक्सेलरेशन है. कार अगर कभी हम बाइक या एक्टिवा या कार जब ड्राइव करते हैं तो एक्सेलरेशन पे जब हम पाँव रखते हैं तो स्पीड इंक्रीज़ होती है. यहाँ पे किसकी स्पीड इंक्रीज़ हो रही है? हार्ट रेट. तो हार्ट रेट के लिए तो कार्डियक आउटपुट भी इंक्रीज़ होगा, राइट? और ये इनहिबिट कर रहा है तो कार्डियक आउटपुट हमारा वापस डिक्रीज़ हो जाएगा. दिस इज़ रिक्वायर्ड व्हेन यू रिक्वायर दिस काइंड ऑफ कंडीशन ड्यूरिंग एक्सरसाइज, ड्यूरिंग स्ट्रेस, ड्यूरिंग emergency situation, your heart rate start increasing. So when you are parasympathetic, जैसे ही पैरासिम्पैथेटिक एक्टिवेट हो जाता है आपकी हार्ट बीट अपने आप नॉर्मल रेट पे आ जाती है, right? So two systems are also regulating our heartbeat in the specific condition, that is CAC and CIC, cardiac acceleratory center and cardiac inhibitory center. Now next control is endocrine. Endocrine, I told you, see, if in emergency situation hormone is released which is adrenaline, it is also known as epinephrine, and in normal to bring back that हार्ट रेट नॉर्मल, बिकॉज एड्रेनलिन की वजह से, इसीलिए इसको एमरजेंसी हार्मोन भी बोलते हैं, इसकी वजह से हार्ट रेट इंक्रीज़ होती है ड्यूरिंग स्ट्रेस सिचुएशन. सो now endocrine बोलता है कि noradrenaline, you go there and regulate heartbeat during the normal condition. Please bring heartbeat back at the normal position. कौन secrete करता है इसे? So it is secreted by adrenal gland. It is secreted by adrenal medulla of adrenal gland. So this much is sufficient for you to understand here. That is under your topic regulation of cardiac activity. One is your nervous control and one is the endocrine control. We will talk about this adrenaline and noradrenaline when we will move to our chapter, that is chemical control and coordination, right? Now there is another topic in our NCERT, that is your double circulation, right? Double circulation. And I already talked about double circulation, that is two types of circulation, systemic as well as pulmonary circulation. So now there is another special kind of regions which help in circulation. So there is I will say circulation which happens through special regions, and that we have to discuss in this topic. Systemic and pulmonary, जो normal heart हमारा circulate करता है, वो हमें पता है कि systemic body को भेजता है और pulmonary is involved with the lungs, that we know. But there is some special circulation which is also involved. It is under the topic of your systemic circulation. So systemic circulation, it involves two other types of circulation also, special type I will say, coronary and portal circulation. अब आप बोलेंगे मैम what is this? Just concentrate on systemic. Systemic का काम क्या है? Systemic का काम है body parts तक ब्लड भेजना और बॉडी पार्ट से ब्लड लेके आना टू द हार्ट, right? This is the work of the systemic circulation, because it is that circulation which is bringing the blood to and from body parts, that is systemic. Now systemic circulation, it has again some special coronary system of blood, coronary system of blood vessels. ये जो आपका systemic circulation है, इसके पास एक coronary system है of blood vessels which also help in circulation, right? So that we have to discuss here. So two further circulation, that is coronary and portal circulation. Let's look. So these are the circulation which occurs through special areas and they are part of systemic circulation. So first I am taking coronary circulation here. Now we know that this wall of heart, it is made up of muscles, right? It is made up of muscles, and muscles, they are having some, they also receiving blood supply. ऐसे तो नहीं होता ना कि muscles बिना blood supply के they are working, no. So that special system of blood vessels which are present in these heart muscles, that is called your coronary system. Again I am repeating, जो एक स्पेशल ब्लड वेसल्स हैं हमारी बॉडी में विच आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर सर्कुलेशन ऑफ ब्लड टू एंड फ्रॉम हार्ट मसल्स, दैट इज कॉल्ड योर coronary blood vessels और coronary system of blood vessels. ये दो तरह की हैं. They are of two types, coronary arteries and coronary veins. So as you can see in this diagram, let's see, you can see that this is wall of your muscular wall of your heart. So here you can see these blue and red color. So this one is red color one, that is coronary artery. Different kinds of coronary artery are there, but we don't need to discuss them here. So we are just concentrating that what are coronary arteries here. So as you can see that on the wall of this muscles, heart muscle, there is a coronary artery which is providing which is providing blood to it. So coronary artery. Then they have coronary veins. Look at these blue color veins. These are our coronary veins, right? These blue color veins, they are coronary veins. So on the wall of your on the heart muscles, there are coronary arteries and coronary veins which circulate blood to and from your heart muscles. So this type of circulation is known as coronary circulation. So definition क्या लिख सकते हैं हम कि a special type of circulation which occurs through coronary arteries and coronary veins which help in circulation of blood to and from heart muscle is known as coronary circulation. Next type of systemic circulation that involves portal circulation. Now what is this portal system? See, in normal system, that what is happening, that your systemic circulation is working, right? Your systemic circulation, what is it doing? It provides nutrients, it is taking oxygen and all the substances to tissues as well as oxygen, and tissues से वो क्या लेके जाता है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड as well as other harmful substances back to heart, और heart से फिर वो lungs में चले जाता है. That is what your systemic circulation is doing, right? In normal case, so this is what is happening, that heart में से ये artery निकल रहा है हमारा, these are carrying oxygenated blood, ये हमारे टिश्यूज़ हैं, टिश्यूज़ में यहाँ बहुत सारी कैपिलरीज हैं, सो यहाँ पे एब्जॉर्ब हो जाता है ब्लड, एंड फाइनली डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड जो है दैट थ्रू वेन्स इट इज़ गोइंग बैक टू हार्ट. दिस इज़ अवर नॉर्मल सिस्टेमिक सर्कुलेशन. ओके, नाउ what is the hepatic portal system? It means something is associated with liver. As you can see, because we have involved a word hepatic, and it is a system. So what is this? So there is a vein which collects blood from one organ and distributes this blood to some another organ instead of sending it directly to heart. And this special vein is known as portal vein. अभी तक क्या हो रहा था कि आपकी आर्टरी ब्लड लेके आती है, यहाँ से वो टिश्यूज़ में भेजती है, टिश्यूज़ के बाद वो बिकॉज ऑफ देयर एक्टिविटी नाउ दे रिलीज CO2 in the blood and then that is carried by your vein. But यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, there is a special kind of vein when, now listen to me, that this is our heart, right? Artery is bringing blood, then there are more and more and more capillaries. So this is one our intestinal area. So this intestine is getting blood. Now from intestine, complete absorbed food. This is complete absorbed food from this intestine is poured into blood. सारा उसने अपना जितना भी absorbed food है, absorbed food में क्या आएगा? Glucose आएगा, amino acids they will come, fatty acids they will come, right? This all things now it has put it into the blood. Now from this onwards, normal system में क्या हो रहा था कि ये directly heart में जा रहा है, vein लेके जा रही थी, but यहाँ पे from this there is a special vein arises from the intestine that is known as hepatic portal vein. It goes to liver, ये liver के पास जाती है, then it again branches out into capillaries. लिवर में ये जाके सारा कुछ छोड़ देती है, जो ग्लूकोज, अमाइनो एसिड्स, फैट्स यहाँ से लोड करती है इंटेस्टाइन में और यहाँ आके रीलोड कर देती है उसको. सो loading of absorbed food into liver, right? And then again deoxygenation, okay, it goes back to heart. So what is happening here? यहाँ से होती है loading and यहाँ पे होता है unload in the liver. Normal में तो ये नहीं हो रहा था. So there is a special kind of blood vessels which are helping here in the special type of system which is present between this digestive tract this is actually present between our digestive tract and liver, and this system is known as our hepatic portal system. So what is this hepatic portal system is doing? It is loading all the food, absorbed food from the intestine, and through hepatic portal vein it is sending it to liver. So now as you can see in this picture, more will be clear to you. These are what this is our intestinal area, villi area, right, completely for absorption of food. So products of digestion, जितने भी डाइजेस्टेड प्रोडक्ट है आपका कंप्लीटली यहाँ पे वो इंटेस्टाइन में एब्जॉर्ब हो जाएगा, क्योंकि इट हैज़ मोर एंड मोर कैपिलरीज, राइट, एज वेल एज इट हैज़ विलाई ऑल्सो. So now when it is absorbed, now this vein, this is hepatic portal vein, right? What is it doing? It is carrying the food molecules which is traveled in this hepatic portal vein, and then it send into the liver. ये उसको जाके लीवर में छोड़ देती है. अब लीवर सारा का सारा ब्लड कंटेंट को अच्छे से मॉनिटर करता है, एंड then hepatic vein के through this blood again go back to circulatory system, that is your heart. That is all about your hepatic portal system. So portal vein के पास two types of capillaries हैं. कौन कौन सी? First कौन सी हैं? Which are collecting capillaries. These are known as collecting capillaries, right? capillaries, capillaries. And second capillaries, they are known as distributing capillaries. So first हमारी कलेक्ट करती हैं, एंड सेकेंड दे आर नोन एज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग, जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देती हैं लीवर को. सो दीज कैपिलरीज दे सप्लाई ब्लड टू अ स्पेसिफिक ऑर्गन एंड फॉर्म अ सिस्टम विच इज नोन एज पोर्टल system. Now the question is, because there is and this exists between, this is a connection, this is a very special connection which is present between our digestive tract and liver, and this circulation, this system is our known as hepatic portal system. Okay, so that was, you really need to understand that what is happening, कि rather than just directly going back into the heart, बस यहाँ पे एक स्पेशल वेन आ जाती है जो इंटेस्टाइन से लेती है चीज़ें और लीवर को दे देती है. उसके बाद लीवर उसमें से उसको चेंज कर देता है, जैसे स्मॉल ग्लूकोज को तोड़ देगा, फिर हमारे अमाइनो एसिड को यूज़ कर देगा, राइट. अमाइनो एसिड को जहाँ भेजना होगा वहाँ भेज देगा. सो वो मॉनिटर करता है कि किस किस को क्या क्या चाहिए, वहाँ से ब्लड कंटेंट पूरा देख के देन इट सेंड द ब्लड टू द सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम थ्रू द हेपेटिक veins, because वो liver से निकल रही हैं, so that is through the hepatic veins. So this is all about our two special kind of system, that is the coronary and hepatic